Alright. It's Jared here from Crypto Plan. And how is everyone going? We're going to talk Harmony One again because we know you all love it, and we just want to talk about the bounce back. And we're going to talk about the bounce back of Harmony One after the dip yesterday compared to the rest of the altcoins that I follow at least. Now, I'm not going to say it's the only aggressive bounce back that I've seen in the market, but I'm just going to go through everything I'm watching compared to Harmony One and tell you why it is super bullish and why you should ignore the FUD if people are like, it's had its run, it's done its dash, because the charts don't lie, and I'm going to explain that in detail in this short video. So please like and subscribe to the video. Please click that notification bell, and please, just share it and just get amongst it and comment and do all the things you've been doing great. And I'm trying to attend to all your comments and reply and respond, but it takes time. The more that comes in, the more that I've got to respond to, but I try and like and heart everything just to let you know that I'm reading it. Thank you very much, everyone that is participating in the community. All right, that's out of the way now. Harmony One, I'm not going to beat around the bush. It did so well on the bounce back. If you were scared and didn't buy the dip, if you were looking to buy the dip, I'm going to put my hands up now and say that I was talking about going all in, and it was probably an emotional decision that I was getting sucked into and going, what if I just put everything right now into that? And it probably would work out as a trade, but it would go completely against my whole entire philosophy, which I showed in another video, which is how diversified I've become since going all in on 3 Bitcoin mining stocks. So that was my all in play, and then I've expanded out from that. So I'm not going to go all in on Harmony One, but I will from time to time probably roll some profits into it. But that's probably maybe after the $1 mark, and if there's a big pullback to say 44 and I've got some big profits from other things, I might pile in then, knowing that there's a new kind of leg up bottom that's formed. But that's in the future. That's kind of in between. If this is the mini alt season and then there's the alt season to come, I'm going to leave that there. You can see on the chart here, we dipped pretty hard, and we got given, on the Wobi exchange anyway, we got given 11 cents. It may have dipped further on other exchanges, I don't know. But we got given 11 cents. Let's say for ballpark, we got given 12.5 cents on most exchanges, which was a good dip. I was kind of predicting 13.5 could be the bottom. But, looking at this kind of correction move, bottom has been offered at 14 cents. This will be the dip. There'll be another dip down here again, and then maybe a higher low, and then kind of firing out of there. That's the way I'm looking. If you watch a lot of my videos, you see that these are the accumulation patterns. Now, One Harmony is a little bit different. One Harmony kind of, at the moment, it should be kind of the case where bears take over, the flag plays out in this downtrend, and we've got this big downtrend line we need to break. But the problem with Harmony is that it's aggressive. It's there's buyers coming in. You can see by this candle where volume on the 4 hourly was smashed through the average, by 2 or 3 times, or 3 or 4 times, sorry. So what is it? So before, during the dip, there was 24 million tokens traded. After the dip, there was 86 million tokens traded. So there was just everybody waiting in the wings to buy that dip, which is great news, because it just means that when the price runs, looking back here, we've got 150 million tokens running, so this is good news for One Harmony owners, that there is that many buyers waiting in the wings, and there's that much volume that happens on any dip. So these are good signals that I guess a bottom is in. We can pretty much say now that that's the bottom. 11, 12 cents, let's say 12 cents is a good kind of floor, a good kind of, if it dips to there again, add more. This buy zone, I guess, is still in play, maybe as low as 10.9 cents. If, once again, events occur, things happen in crypto, we've always got to be prepared for those downside events because they happen, remembering that up, down, up, down, up, down. It's not a straight line. It never will be a straight line. So, like I say, next dip, probably 13.5 cents maybe, and then we'll kind of grind our way to make higher lows. But anyway, 49% in Harmony Tether. Just to put this in perspective. So Dash took a dip yesterday, like all other cryptocurrencies, 8% rebound. XRP took a dip, 16% rebound. Stellar took a dip, 10% rebound. EOS took a dip, 10% rebound. Peercoin didn't really take a dip because it was aggressive yesterday for some reason, so it was just ready to move. VeChain took a dip, 15% rebound. ZRX, 15% rebound. Hathor didn't really dip and rebound much at all because it's doing something different. Game credits didn't really dip and rebound because it's at the bottom of an accumulation anyway. Reef, kind of, I guess we can put the measure tool on it. 15% rebound. Cake, 35% rebound. So that was a good one. If you bought Cake yesterday on that dip at 15.50, 35% gain. Band, 16%. OXT, I don't know. I don't really believe those big candles sometimes. I think that's kind of a little bit of a glitch. Dent, 31%. So Dent, you could have made a good kind of swing trade there if you bought the bottom there and sold out straight away. So yeah, that's where we're at. Graph, 13%. Zilliqa, 12%. So we're looking around us, and like the closest rebound to one, Harmony, was 30%, in my list anyway. I could go down to some of these coins and maybe say there was some bigger corrections or bigger swings in price. But yeah, Harmony is hot. Harmony is a hot coin, and we can't deny it. Events like yesterday are proof. The proof is in the pudding. The fact that there must have been a ton of limit orders down here, to just get sucked all the way up again, and people just jumping in and following into that because, not only is that a V-shaped recovery, it's a V-shape and a kind of a leg up. So, once again, going back here, generally kind of fairly V-shaped, where it was before the dip, it got back to after the dip, So the fact that one Harmony kind of pushed beyond its V just tells me that, it's super bullish. So well done. Congratulations for those that put your money where your mouth was and said if it went down, I would buy in at those prices because that's the right attitude. That's the right attitude to flip that fear and greed thing and go be greedy when others are fearful, be greedy when the price dips, knowing that the fundamentals and the charts and the price action tell you. You would have known fairly quickly yesterday on this 4-hourly candle when it had dipped and come back and the candle closed there, that was a good entry point. But that's, you learn that by looking at charts every day. And I'm the amount of time I look at charts, the more I learn, the more I see that repeats itself. So there is nothing really unique to any particular token. There is probably 3 or 4 accumulation structures that I see in different coins. And I guess you can group them in different projects. Maybe DeFi coins behave a similar way and, old coins behave a similar way. And then, these newer ones behave a similar way. So, but what I'm seeing is patterns and patterns and patterns, and Harmony is doing a normal pattern, slightly different, slightly more bullish than a normal pattern. So, like I say, the only thing that I would say is that this spike up here should have been as high as that one, and then that should have been lower, and that should have been lower. It's just kind of a bit inverse in that the way it reached its all-time high in the last time. But other than that, it's doing now its pullback, finding a bottom, bottom and then flying out of there. So all systems are good. Dips, there is more dips to come, I believe. I don't think it's going to fire up in a straight line. There's not enough volume today to say, that we're going to the upside straight away. I'd like to see, 50 million plus candles on the 4 hourly in a row, climbing up green to see that there's a bigger move coming. But definitely a positive sign, bullish sign to see Harmony rebound that quickly and that aggressively. All right, I'm going to leave it there. It's been Jared, Crypto Plan. Like, subscribe, share, comment. Let me know what you think. I know you're all bullish, so I'm not going to deny it. Harmony 1 is good to go.